Citizens of ancient Rome, welcome back to Caesar 3, and we are here in the subjugation of Syracuse, the Second Punic War. Instructions. Governor, the Second Punic War is in full swing. Rome has just conquered and sacked the city of Syracuse, so your task will be to rebuild and fortify it against the Carthaginians, who are surely going to attempt to take it back. The terrain should prove decisive in coming battles, especially if you use the high ground to set up defenses from which your soldiers can attack approaching enemies. Do not neglect the economic situation. Syracuse does not have abundant farmland, but the climate is well suited for growing olives. Olives and olive oil are extremely profitable, and if traded in bulk, as they are part of the Roman culinary staple, the Roman Republic has depleted her stocks of oil, meaning that you can expect several requests for this resource. Do not underestimate the enemy, Governor. They will likely throw everything they can muster to take back the city. Edicts. So the mission modifiers for this reconquered mission. Oil shortages. Rome will ask for olives and oil in high quantities as time goes on. Prices for these goods are higher, but other goods are not as valuable. Carthaginian blockade. Sea trade routes have low reliability as ships tend to get lost at sea while taking irregular routes to avoid the blockade and may, despite these measures, still be captured by the enemy. Building a lighthouse will help alleviate these issues. Dry climate. Gardens, trees, paths, and most parks are unavailable for this assignment. Okay. To the city. Here we are. On the new Reconquered map for this Syracuse. I see some water here. I see the cliffs. There's an even higher ground here. So we know housing has better desirability on higher ground, so we could maybe get villas up there and then the plebs down here. Invasion points. They're made clear in the Reconquered maps. There's one there. There's one there. So we'd want to defend these staircases there. There's one here. 3 invasion points. Okay. There's some farmland there. There's some farmland there. Gotta note the changes of where the resources are. And I think this farmland is still traditionally down here. Yes, so this is all farmland. It extends up to here a little bit. Oh, it goes around the edge here. But remember, this could be an invasion point. And there's this little shortcut here, which we could go through. No shortcut there. Gotta pay attention to these little shortcuts. I think this is a solid wall. Yes. Okay. Okay. Resources. Farms. Wheat, vegetable, olives, vines. Okay. Raw materials. Clay pit, sand pit. Alright. Go to the map. These new maps have been changed as well. We're here. We can trade with Regium. They sell marble and stone. They buy clay, olives, and pottery. This is a land trade route. Easy. Selling clay and olives is something we could get going straight away and then throw on the pottery on top of that. This is a sea trade route. So sea trade route we probably shouldn't really focus on until we get the land trade route going and build a lighthouse. So they can buy a lot of olives and oil. This is pottery and bricks. This is olives, oil, wine. So basically, olives and oil are massive exports. This is also 50 clay, 30. Okay. This is going to be a land trade route. I'm just going to open this immediately. And I'm going to plan the plebs to go here. First housing block right there. I think things are just by default open here. I'm going to open this up a little bit. Make sure there's room. I'm just going to do a normal understandable block. Nothing too fancy. And I just want to make sure I don't make it too big by accident. And I don't like counting too much. But if I check the prefecture here, I think that's a solid enough loop. I think that's okay. Like if I put school, I think he'll cover the whole thing. This works for me. Let's go ahead and put a row of houses. Put a row of houses. We're gonna get our population up. We start with a decent amount of money. We can have a reservoir right here. Not right there. The rock is a bit weird. Also, getting water up onto this side might be important as well. Also, just fun fact, for this particular new updated version of Augustus, health-related structures, there's an option to change the icon to the Rod of Asclepius. Ah, latrines, those are new. What are these? I don't even know what they do. Augustus keeps changing. Okay, first of all, no, not aqueduct, reservoir. I'm going to extend a reservoir here. To do that, I will make sure that there is a road through. I will then need to clear a bit of space here. There might be some desirability issues here, so I probably want to clear that so that I can squeeze a reservoir there. And then make sure fountains cover everything. So I'll do... Let's unpause the game, but slow it down. I'll want to have... coverage for all my housing. It's a bit weird, but... Is this not... There we go. Now it's working. I want to... Just in case I'll... Do that. Do that. Do that. It's a bit inefficient, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's do the standards. Yeah. Firehouse. Engineer's post. Small temples. Auto-cycle them. We can do Ceres, Neptune, Mercury, Mars, Venus. Good. In terms of food, the best source will be... Just checking here. Yeah. Farms, wheat. Wheat will be the most efficient. But also I should set up our exports, which is going to be mainly olives and clay. Olives and clay. The latrines are pretty much for non-global labor pool. In short, it gives you extra health care. Okay. The rest I recognize. But also like this overlay is like green. Does it need road access? Let's build one. A place of comfort appreciated by the population to talk about the news and their day or their business. It needs 2 people working there. It also changes evolution of houses that can only go up to small casas. Okay, so here, there's a nice flat bit of coast. This part's a bit weird. There's rocks along there. So here there's a nice flat bit of coast here. And then we also have farmland, which we can utilize here. And I'll want to go to farms. I don't want to overdo it, but I should set it up though. So let's go raw materials, clay pit. I will just put 2 clay pits and 2 olive farms. Just starting a bit of an industry area, but not going too far or anything. I'll leave that open. And I'll just have warehouse. Here and here. This one is just for traders. and gonna be holding olives. This one is just for traders and gonna be holding clay. Okay, let's also get some basic healthcare. That actually worked out nicely. Let's do a doctor there. And let's also... we can get a bath down. Okay, good. And then I should start trying to feed these people. The closest farmland would be down here, but we might need to do some changes with how we do this. There's this farmland, but I feel like I might need that for the industry, but I'm not entirely sure. The target population is 7,000 though. Let me start clearing this area here. We'll need to squeeze the wheat farms here. Just making a bit of a opening, yeah, but also don't want it looking too unnatural, so I'm just clearing off a little bit there. Okay, I will have a granary right here. Road up to there. Good. I will roadblock here. And then I want this granary to not be accepting any of these people. And I want farms, wheat. What is this area like? Oh, interesting farmland placement. Overdid it a bit. If I have firehouse engineer's post, if I roadblock this, but then have the road go up this way and then back round this way. I know that looks weird, but that means this firehouse and architect's post will pass close enough to that granary. And then I will want a road extending out this way, but the granary there. Road blocked here. This will be for the market lady only, accepting wheat. And I will need a caravan, not a caravanserai, I'll need a cart depot. Yeah, that's actually fine. And I'll be moving wheat once these things start picking up. Now, in terms of this, I need to prioritize water services, prefectures, engineering. I will drop my salary to 20 and speed up the game. Okay. That's a setup. That's setting things up. We need to get people in first. Checking the caravans, it looks like there's many of them. 3?
I don't know why I bother with this route. They don't buy anything or have anything they want to sell me.
Checking our sound settings here. Making sure nothing's changed. I want this to be louder. Good. How loud are you now?
I don't know why I bother with this route. They don't buy anything or have anything they want to sell me.
We can make their complaints louder. 35%. 35%. Nope. 30. Okay. Apply. There we go.
I don't know why I bother with this route. They don't buy anything or have anything they want to sell me.
Yeah, I like the voices being a bit louder.
I've heard there are jobs here. I want to be a lion tamer.
Sheep moving across. People moving in. We have quite a lot of unemployment. No one's working at the latrines yet, but water's running, prefecture's running, architect's post's running. That will start stocking up. I should actually set those to export, so we are exporting olives and clay for when those are available. What is that? Distant battle. Enemies of Rome are fighting their way towards your city. We have just heard that they have won a great battle against an army loyal to Rome. You should prepare your defenses. Okay. Why are the gods unhappy? Let's prioritize that as 4. I have the temples, I just don't have the people to work in them. Okay. Mostly evolving. Just checking in. Total capacity 9,010. 9,910. 910 is available. Now, in terms of military, I mean, I could get like the basic defenses. I feel like we're meant to be doing that. Like if I build a bit of a road here, a bit of a road here, and I go palisade. I can put like just a little bit of a defense for a start because it's cheaper. $500 citizens. We have some unemployment. Let's pause the game. We'll be moving the food up this way. So then I want to have the market like right here. You are going to be buying wheat and the other stuff. Good. I will want to stabilize our wheat supply. Trying to arrange these farms in some kind of efficient way because then I could turn this into a loop. And roadblock there. Good. Efficiency. It looks messy, but it's actually quite intentional. The fundamentals of my philosophy. We could also just have way more clay coming in. Could also begin to extend this a little bit. Oh, there's a rock there? I didn't even notice. Okay, that'll just bring in more of those resources.
A good day to you. Can I interest you in some top quality goods?
We can start selling that stuff. Food is gonna come in quite a lot, but why is it not moving? Do I need to allow one of these to access? Oh no, I've not set it. I forgot. Source is Granary 3. Destination is Granary 4. Okay, and I can actually set this to getting to speed it up as well, but we'll need a road connection here. Okay. We'll bring some food over, get more people in. What else do they need to evolve? Probably a second market just to really help distribute all this. So same setup. One type of food, no wine. Oh, this cart depot is really shifting. To speed it up, cut a path through the forest. So you gotta do these things to really, like, help things along. We are also going to need a library. We're going to need an amphitheater. We're going to need actor colony and gladiator school. Just cover that road a bit. Okay, unemployment is going up quite fast. We are up to small casa. In terms of the lighthouse, it costs 1,000. I feel like I should get some military first. The only source of weapons is Capua selling, and it's very expensive. 1,750 just to open. They sell iron as well. Do we have... We don't have access to workshops yet. We're just getting our prosperity up first. I could get a fort of javelins. But where would I want to have them? Not there. Because I'd need time to respond. I guess around here is kind of the safest. But then industry might expand there. I mean, maybe around just here. It should be close enough to run up that way. But then I might need that space for production. This map's kind of weird. There's farmland there. I don't want to waste that. I guess here. Fort javelins. I also need to get the supply post first. So I guess I do need to allow supply post access here. And then I can build a fort javelins. And I will need a barracks, which I can just pop. Oh, a farm can fit there. I'll just pop the barracks here. And I see there's some farmland there. Extra farm on the loop. Okay, going through the first feeding, these houses are evolving. We're going to get them up to small casa. That will unlock workshops. We are currently selling olives and clay, but we could be selling a lot more. What did I forget? Oh yes, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, that's my bad. That's correct. Get to working. There we go. Destination Granary 4. Yes. That is accurate. Yep. Okay, some of these, yeah, desirability is a problem. These rocks. Just one of those should actually evolve quite a few of these. Yes. Is the library not circling properly? No, it should be. Okay, we gotta get this food over. The first feeding always takes a lot, so I always mention first feeding, but like sometimes people don't know what I'm talking about. When you build a house, it's got 0 food in there. But you see it'll evolve if it gets any food. So the first time you feed it, you can fill a single house with hundreds of food. We have 29% unemployment? Okay. We're actually expanding a bit too fast. So, in terms of boosting our production, let's just get like a lot of those down. And then actually fit that there. Extend this road around like that. Yeah, good. Really bring in a ton of clay and olives. We still have plenty of unemployment. I would like to build a Senate. I rarely do. And I kind of want to this time. I'm gonna move this latrine, because I don't know if we need it. By the way, our health... Is the clinic covering everything? Yes. My loop is not too big. I think the Senate there kind of makes sense. But I'll have this road do something like this. And then roadblock there. But does the Senate fit there if I do that? I think no. It kind of does. I just have to move it over a bit. Senate. Changing the road. Moving this. Cover it. Okay, now we have a bit easier time managing this. And then I'll have a forum. Go right there and tax our people. We're getting some stuff in. Nice. We're trying to manage our unemployment because I've actually been a bit too efficient with my setup. But also we're about to go broke for the first time. We actually haven't had any rescue funds, so that's actually kind of good. I was also just reminded by MSTVD that there's a new logistics overlay that got upgraded. How does the logistics overlay actually work? I've not had much experience with that. I mean, it's showing stuff. It's not in this build? I mean, I downloaded the latest Unstable update like half an hour ago. You're updating it again? Augustus gets updated too fast sometimes. Another update just dropped like half an hour after the last update. We got too much unemployment. Oh, the gods are also kind of unhappy. Let's do small temple. Let's do another round of small temples. Don't really know where to pop these. Wonder. It's probably not super worth doing that. Then where do I throw down some of these temples? I could just have it along this road. Not the worst thing. At least for now until I figure out where I want them to go. The gods welcome you to this city. All right, the unemployment problem. Thing is I mean, we're not selling out on this stuff. So I could just keep these olives going? Like, these farm crevices are a bit weird. If I have that there, have that there, I roadblock this. I can then extend this road around like that. And then I can roadblock that and actually can get rid of those two because these two now cover that. There's actually no. I should actually have it the other way. Clear that, clear that. This now covers those. Okay. In terms of expanding our clay industry, I probably need docks to go there. So I'm just gonna have more clay pits go along here. And then this goes up to there. I will roadblock there. And then I can have this extends out this way. And then we can loop to something like that. Rome pays more wages. Damn. 33? Okay. Taxes, we're at 7%. Generally leaving them at default is probably fine. Is this just desirability? Yep. So I probably will hit the debt and the rescue funds, but I'm trying not to just rely on that. I'm gonna move this up one tile because it'll stabilize the block a little bit. Okay, 16% unemployment still. Yeah, I need workshops. Workshops will change things up for me.
You got through those funds quickly. Try to make these new funds last longer.
There's a cheap sea route I can already do? Wait, I thought they were all really expensive. Oh, this one's kind of cheap. But also, sea trade is gonna be kind of unstable, right? But selling a bunch of olives would probably help. Let's set up a dock. Can I fit one here? I can. Okay, this actually works out a little bit better because I can have this dock here. I can also have a second warehouse here, also accepting olives. And I just have a road extend out to here and then up to there. I will roadblock this and I will cover that like that. And then this will be, I guess can trade everything, but I'll limit that dock to Brundisium. How much money do we have? I made some. So I can open the trade route to Brundisium. Yes. And I'll also be exporting oil when possible. This dock is accepting Brundisium, the others will not, because we're just exporting olives and oil. We could import timber from there. By the way, this version of Augustus should have the right-click protection, so we don't accidentally skip any of the cinematics and pop-ups this time, which is going to be really good. See, I just right-clicked. I would have skipped this if there wasn't the right-click protection. Ah, yes. Also, you shouldn't be able to hear my phone vibrating because I don't think it is. It might be something else. It might be the motorbikes outside. Okay, so olives are coming in. We will begin exporting.
I can't wait to do some trading here. I love a good deal.
Good. Also, I'm going to boost up that volume a bit more to 40. Good.
I'm hardly needed. These buildings are in great condition.
Good. We are actually short on food, feeding all the wheat up here. We can expand our food production somewhat. We can't have a farm there? Spoils of war, nautical salvage. News has arrived that local citizens have observed Carthaginian ships breached and abandoned on the shore not far from the city. There is also a substantial amount of nautical wreckage to be collected on the shores from the destroyed vessels. Once you have mustered sufficient troops, you can use them to scout these shipwrecks safely and see what valuables might be salvaged from them. Have 48 troops, 3 full forts to gain 4 timber between 50 and 200 denarii every 1 to 3 months directly into stockpiles. So we'll just get free timber and money by just having the troops. Okay, okay. Just stabilizing my food supply first. It looks like we are maxed out on all this clay and oil. Why is our prosperity... Oh, the Emperor recently had to bail you out of trouble. Hits hard on your city's reputation as a prosperous one. The 10 prosperity to unlock workshops in these missions is actually kind of intense. Yeah, it really does help encourage avoiding the debt anniversary. How many forts can you build? 6, but if you get the Mars Grand Temple, you can build up to 10. 4 olives. Dispatch. I can get a military academy. I know this fort is already trained, but I wish there was a way to send them to training once we have this running. Like, why can't you go for training now? Train up. Like, there should be a way, right? Otherwise you get the silly thing of, oh, you gotta build a military academy while, you know, to get like one soldier trained, and then it counts. Currently don't have enough money to train up another fort, but getting 3 forts to do that would be really good.
I can't wait to do some trading here. I love a good deal.
We're selling how much? 60 clay. We are maxing out Regium's exports, so we might be able to max this out. If this storage yard runs out, we can just run over. Maybe I should set this to getting olives. Then it just focuses the olives closer to the dock. But if it overflows, it overflows. Yes, good. Yeah, we've maxed out the land trade. Food looks like it's stabilized a bit better. Is there no house there? What happened there? Population is already 2,300, which is pretty good, but I need to get these things evolved. Can you all evolve? Because you not being evolved is like making people unhappy.
Do you know of any jobs? I need to work.
Okay, good.
Down with the governor!
I heard your complaint and responded appropriately. If I pay 2 more than Rome, your prosperity grows faster. Oh! Yes, I forgot about that. All these little nuances I tend to forget. Let's get another fort of javelins going. I did explore the other military units in the last mission, so I'll focus a bit more on the economics of this one. I don't know if these are a bit too far. I could make a shortcut here and roadblock that. That way the cart pushers can take that, but the prefects will not. Enemies at the door! An enemy army is at this very moment marching directly towards your city. They have ransacked some villages nearby and are expected to attack the city within the year. Okay. In terms of... do we have the watchtowers? Do these function like this? Some basic defenses. And I think the barracks can send sentries. Oh, these buttons are like new. You can prioritize training the watchmen. Just to make sure those towers are functioning. I don't know if we should be placing them behind the wall or in front of the wall. I don't understand the full mechanics quite yet. I see a sentry going.
No sign of the enemy.
Okay, it is a... yeah, we're going through a new year, so we're selling all of this. We are overproducing clay, but we have way too many people right now. Unemployment and all that. They're all small casas, so everything should be fine. Yeah, watchtower is like a weak tower.
No sign of barbarians.
Okay. Feels good. Okay, invasion imminent. We're at 20% unemployment, which is not great. What are our future exports? 40 pottery. That's a lot of pottery. Even more olives. Okay, so... I could just use this farmland here to produce even more olives. Oh. See what option is there? This is a bit weird, but I don't think there's room for more. No. So in terms of stabilizing this, it's a little odd, but see, there's a potential shortcut here. I don't think I want to open that up, but that is something that could be done. We're just increasing our amount of olives here because I could then start producing oil along this area. Yes. Good. I think, yeah, we do have sentries going out and about. I think these towers can shoot over palisades, but I'm not 100% on that. I guess we can let the watchmen walk through, right? That just makes sense. It's more of a way to realize carpet bombing trees isn't always a good idea. Oh, right. It's like a punishment for people who just destroy trees without... Because it'll open up another invasion point. Okay, prosperity's at 4. So still no workshops. Changes to the Empire. Check your Empire map for more details. A land trade route that buys furniture and weapons. Huh. Himera. We are maxing that. We could sell a total of 48 oil. Yeah, we just need to really produce it. I can also then have a dock set up here, but I don't want this accepting Brundisium. I'm just preemptively setting it up. Oh, the gods are unhappy. I guess we can continue down Temple Avenue. Population is 2,500. Okay. I'd like to get a third javelin fort down, which would fit... Maybe I should have put this one here, but oh well. Could just have it here. Yeah, javelins can run pretty fast, so they should be able to get to wherever in time. I want to get that javelin fort full first. It needs another 3 soldiers. Prosperity is 9. Ah, come on. Did these always count as roads for walkers to walk on? I don't remember that happening before, but... 1 more soldier, and then I'll place this. I just don't want it splitting up or anything. They did? Just never really noticed that before. Come on, train 1 more javelin. Should be any second out there. Good. And that will also unlock the free timber, which we should store somewhere around here. So I'm going to need a warehouse here, which will be for traders accepting oil. Because that's going to go out. We're also going to need... Who buys pottery? Capua. Capua buys pottery, Rome buys olives and oil. So I actually kind of want some oil here. And I want some... Enemies are here already? Okay. Blockade? Governor, the enemy fleet has intercepted merchant ships heading to our port. We'll have to wait until more are dispatched before sea trade can be conducted again. Building a lighthouse would make it less likely for enemies to harass the sea lanes. Nice history. Stormy seas, yes. Pause. I'm putting this here to hold for traders. Pottery. Now, where? Here? Okay. Get up there. should actually clear these trees because it's a good place for my soldiers to stand. Are you on your way? Yes. They're killing the sheep! By the way, can I petition the default game speed to be 80? Because whenever things like invasions happen or maps start or anything like that, the default game speed goes to 70. But the most natural full speed feels like it should be 80%. Can I petition for 80% to be the default speed? Why are you going down there? Get up here. Use the high ground. I positioned them wrongly. Can you all shoot? Eight clay. We can do that. Some of my soldiers got stuck down there, but hopefully we can survive this. We're okay. Who survives? Salman. Place our wall. There we go. We're fine. But the stormy seas are a thing. Lighthouse costs 1,000. We should have this. But also we're going to be getting timber in for our furniture industry, which should be... Who sells timber? Brundisium. So it's actually down here. So timber industry will actually be going on down here, which means... we want to make sure this continues like this. And then, what is this holding? This is holding oil. This should hold... Work camps... Lighthouse. This is holding timber. And then I want to build the lighthouse here. But I'll need an architect's guild. And a work camp. And this will need stone, which is sold by Regium. So I need to import like 8 stone. And I'll need a storage yard here to hold for traders. Wait, no. And the work camps. The stone. Okay. Traders, work camps, yes. So I can import the stone and get the lighthouse going. Ah! Salman came to kill the sheep. His job is done. The big island to the east also has farmland. Oh, there. There is farmland across the way. Okay. Did I lose any soldiers here? Yes, so they are now academy trained. It's actually a good thing I lost some soldiers there. All of these are small casa. Unemployment is at 11%. I'd like to drop it a little bit. I just need the workshops. I'll hold on to this 11% unemployment because I'm going to be dumping a lot of workshops down. I am prepared already for oil to go to various locations. I will also need a warehouse here. If I roadblock there, I can then have some fire and engineers coverage along this road if I roadblock there. And then I have fire and engineers coverage along that road. So all these roads are now covered. I will have a warehouse here. This will be for market ladies and taverns in case of anything. And this will be... $8 oil. 8 furniture. 16 pottery. That's what we want to get from there. And this can be some workshops. That road is covered. I'm just making sure nothing will accidentally burn down. So I'm making sure all the coverage is provided. Okay. Yes, yes. I think that's good. I probably need a shortcut from here to here. Let's do that. Then I just need workshops everywhere. Oil, furniture, pottery. Like lots of it. Just kind of everywhere. We've got enough raw materials. Subsidy expires! So this is where you reach 10 prosperity. And then we can begin workshops. Oil. We just need a lot of these. Like, kind of all over the place. I don't want to go into massive debt. Okay, the lighthouse is continuing. How do I see the total resource requirements for the lighthouse again? What was it again? It was this? Okay. 32 timber, 56 stone, 20 bricks. That's a lot. Sea trade does continue, though.
I can't wait to do some trading here. I love a good deal.
Okay, all these oil workshops will begin picking up. Yep, we got a
I
pa.
just think money grows on trees.
Okay. Now we should start getting free timber once this fort is fully fleshed out, right? Is my understanding? I feel like I will need a second housing block at some point as well. This being high ground is good for desirability, though. You can see I've barely built any kind of desirability stuff, and the roads are already turning mostly to stone. Okay, we're out of debt. I need to get pottery workshops. Pa indeed. If I move this to here, I can fit another workshop. Salvage! So I've filled out the forts. Good news, Governor. The area around the city appears to be safe, and the locals have started to collect the salvage for us to reuse as we see fit. Every 1 to 3 months, you gain 4 timber and between 50 and 200 denarii into stockpiles. Okay, we've got some free timber already. Now, please, can we make some money? The boats are back. Our current trade routes, we can sell 10 pottery and 24 oil. Selling olives doesn't make that much money. It's April. All right, we are also importing stone, which... let's just get some of these going. $16 stone, yeah, so we'll get the free... We also get free 200, well, 50 to 200. Which is actually going to help quite a bit.
dockers are collecting some goods we're buying from a warehouse.
They're buying some oil, which has gone over there. We need to bring oil over here if possible to shorten their time. Because I was... Enemies at the door? Okay. We're selling oil to Brundisium. We will also be selling oil to Rome. They also buy olives. So actually, we do not need oil to be going into here. We just need oil there and here. Okay. Oh, so pottery will start by going into this warehouse, which markets don't accept. It'll just be grabbed over to that. Ah, olives have disappeared. No, sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing. Olives are fine. Olives are fine. False panic. Olives are fine. I thought we had no olives suddenly. Pottery. Okay, we're starting to make some money. Pottery, pottery, pottery. $16 olives. With a pa. Don't worry. I don't have money for you, but I will pay you in olives. Like a freelancer. Would you like some of my products for free instead of payment? Tell your landlord if you can pay your rent in olives. It might work. Okay, we're actually getting back into unemployment. But once we get pottery, we'll be able to evolve the houses again, right? Yes, they just need pottery to evolve. So once pottery comes in, which we should be starting to produce a significant amount, I will also prepare this. Is there a tree there? Yep, sorry. Just squeezing in more pottery workshops. Good. Emperor's Gratitude. The olive workshops are kind of everywhere. It's not a very efficient setup, but yeah, we should get a flood of pottery from this, which we are allowed to export as well. This one is accepting pottery and accepting traders. Oh, some pottery made it. Not enough entertainment. Would you like a theater? Does that help? It might help. Otherwise, would you like an arena? There's a rock there. The theater's enough. Up to small insula. Then it needs furniture, which we're not providing right now. Are we really selling that much oil? Because I'm not seeing any overflow here. We've sold 16. That's pretty good, I guess. Get more oil workshops over here. I think there's actually room for another right there. Good. This lighthouse is coming along. The bricks. I forgot we need bricks for this. How do we make bricks again? It's a whole new resource. Brickworks. You can also accept bricks. So we need to have some opening there. Workshop, brickworks. Bricks require sand and clay. Well, we got clay. We just need some sand. So raw material, sand. There. Bricks will come in soon enough. 2 brickworks. Clay's already here. Good. I assume 1 sandpit can supply 2 brickworks, and then we'll just need 20 bricks, and then we'll be good to go. Okay. That also means we'll stop importing stone once that tops up a little bit. We'll just hang on to some. More oil is going to be produced here. If I wanted to increase my income, I would want to open trade with Rome. Rome sells gold. I don't understand the economics of whether that's worth it. Buyers pay 750 for 1 gold, but then you can turn gold with a mint into denarii. And I don't know if that's good or not. I do want another fort. I think on this one I can just go all in on javelins, but I don't want to block off that pathway. I might need more housing over there. I can fit that. That actually looks okay. More javelins. Yeah, only the concrete needs water access. Bricks don't. Bricks are fine. I know it's a big ask in terms of animation, but it would be nice if there was a guy there. It's a big ask, I know. But actually, no, there's not a lot of... There's no guys animated in the other workshops. Why does it seem under-animated? This looks fine. The brickwork seems under-animated because there's only the fires. The resources show okay. I feel like something needs to be happening here, but I don't know what. Yeah, I didn't notice until I mentioned it, but yeah, there's no people. But like here, there's like the fire and the spinning pot. Here, there's the moving machinery and the filling thing. So it feels like there's 2 animated things in each thing for workshops, generally speaking. I think the fire is just a very small animation, so this seems kind of static, that's why. But I don't know what could be happening with the bricks. I mean, they're baking. I don't know, maybe some sizzle. I don't know. Brick could be flying, like maybe... I mean, it's... The aesthetic of this game is a little cartoony. Look how huge this pot is. Okay, we're getting more javelins in. Money seems to be okay. The lighthouse will come along eventually. 1 brick has been delivered. Very nice. Food looks okay. What's up with this? Desirability. Go to problem area. There. Okay. So I'm first placing this to evolve those houses. I think I will need to... have one over here. Meanwhile, you are... Ah, I see what we're meant to do. So, the problem is... my water supply. I forgot. Just get up there. I'm a little concerned about my water supply. So yeah, see, it always drops to 70% speed. I like 80. Come on. They're actually digging their way through. And then they're taking refuge in the crevice they dig. Stop missing. Get him. Ahmed is getting away. Okay. Okay. Most important thing is the sheep are safe. Half of them survived from that last invasion over there. You could technically kind of herd them away, but... Okay, I think we're doing okay. Pottery, oil looks good. Food looks good. We do need to get furniture over here, but then also set up a new housing area. How's our... Oh, we're actually getting a lot of timber in from the free timber. If we're importing the timber to here, I would want to... This is a bit awkward. I'm clearing off some of these trees. I'm trying to plan a kind of... loop. That's gonna come along here. It's gonna go along here. It's gonna come along here. I'm going to move the sand pit. Extend this road out. Another sea blockade. I think we're okay. Raw material sand pit moves over to there. And then I'm going to need a warehouse here. This is going to be for traders only. And this is accepting furniture. And I'll need a cart depot, which I'll just pop over here. This will be moving furniture from 12 to 11. And then I need workshops, furniture. And make sure we're not currently exporting furniture, right? And we're not exporting furniture yet. I'll just produce some furniture and get these houses evolved. Am I still way overproducing anything? Because I need to more than double my population, so... Prosperity also needs to be 75. So what I can do is I can just start setting up another smaller housing area over here. And clear this up. And if I do another road... It's a bit of a weird shape, but... looks okay. Getting water up there is a bit weird. Huh. Water. Also, I think this needs an arena. So I'll pop an arena down. And we're gonna need a lion house. And that works. Cover that road. Okay. So I'll just have the arena there. How do I get water over here? I could draw it from over here. If I move some things around. I could then have a reservoir here. There. Fountains can then... sort of cover. Bit inefficient, but sure. Housing. 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 Okay, then I'll scatter... I can... Okay, then I'll scatter some services around. Let's do... I'm not going to be able to fit all the temples around, so let me just do that for now. Some furniture is evolving those houses, good. I will need to get food over here. So I'll need to extend the road, have a roadblock, make sure this is a granary, just for market, getting wheat, roadblock this, 3,000 people, we're getting there, we're getting there. Another one of these, which I guess I can pop here. 8 oil. These requests are very manageable. Send request. This is going to be getting wheat from Granary 3 to Granary 13. I'll bring that over. I will then need to have a market here for just wheat first. I'll need another market, which will be for the stuff. So this will be for pottery, furniture, oil. I will need to have a warehouse here for market ladies. Getting pottery, furniture, and oil. I will need some of these, moving stuff around. Let's have a main one for pottery. You are getting pottery from 8 to 14? Yes. Another one. Getting furniture from 12 to 14. We need to increase furniture amount. How's this lighthouse coming along? 14 out of 20 bricks? Okay. We'll need basic services. Library. Bathhouse. Emperor's Gratitude. Amphitheater. Doctor. Okay. Sheep live among us. I'm gonna clear that off. Because we're gonna need some desirability here. What am I missing? Theater? Now, desirability, we'd probably want just the medium statues. For now. Can fit a large statue there. That would be good. Okay. Parks. Paneled garden wall. We'll do a wall for this one. They're evolving nicely. Can fit more housing. I'll just put one house there and it should expand into a 2x2. Waiting on furniture. Some resources move so fast. Oh, the gods are unhappy. Thing is, I don't have a source of marble. Someone sells it, I'm sure. Oh, Regium sells marble. Let's just import a bit of marble into here. I do have a source of marble. Which means I can then slowly get some oracles going around. Sheep move out of the way, very nice. But in the meantime, I do need to just have some small temples. Ceres, Neptune, Venus. That would actually block off that pathway, which is not good. Mars. Lower price of oil, damn. Lower price of wine, maybe good. Okay. I just need a school here. Never built a school. Means I'll need a school here. Damn, I didn't plan for that. I don't know if that'll cover all the houses. I can't fit there anyway. I think I could potentially have a school here. I just have to have decorations on the low ground. Like that. Clear that opening a bit. Okay. Second housing block set up. It's a little unstable, but we're working on it. Increased trading, Regium, Pottery? How much increased? To 30. Okay, that's good. Because we're good on pottery, we're good on oil. As this unemployment comes in, I can boost my furniture production. I should also, 1, 2, 3, 4, have another. I think I just pop it here. Another javelin fort. Lapinlade, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. A 90-month streak. Now, in terms of food, we might actually be running low. But we haven't exhausted the food supply here. If I just have... Can a farm fit there? I can. I need to have another granary here for sure. Somewhere. Because this delivery is a bit far. If I put it there, I can have this here. I can have this not allowing anyone. This can then be accepting wheat. I have some coverage coming down here. The lighthouse, a mighty tower of stone, looms over the horizon. May its fiery beacon guide ships safely home until the end of time. Okay, hold on. I'm just sorting this out first. This road extends up to there. I can then have a firehouse and engineer's post. I then roadblock this. I can then have... Can't really fit anything there. Another farm here. And for now, just boosting this up. And then having another... So it's... Everyone always mentions it. It says Cat Depot when there's no one working there because no one works there. The cats just hang out. It was a initial mistake, but this is going to be grabbing from 15 and sending to 13. Help get more food over there. We can also have another one grabbing wheat from 15 and sending it to 4 just to stabilize that. Also, the lighthouse is now done. It's got plenty of timber. It's got the employees. We can pick a sea trade policy. So, maritime sellers policy, sea exports earn 20% more, but imports are 10% more expensive. Buyers policy, imports are 20% cheaper, but exports earn 10% less. Quantity, carry 4 additional goods, but the lighthouse consumes 20% more timber. I'm currently exporting more than I'm importing, right? What am I actually doing for the sea trade? Also, this is supposed to... building the lighthouse means the interruptions are fewer. So I am not importing timber because I'm getting it for free. I'm currently only exporting by sea, and then I will also be exporting pottery, maybe bricks, more oil and olives to Rome. I don't think I need to import weapons, so it's just export policy. Maritime sellers policy. Apply. That just means all our exports are better. It seems like we're overflowing with goods. I think it's just furniture that's struggling somewhat. Yeah, we're trying to... One warehouse can't be distributing all of this. I need to drop this to 16 and have this drop to 16 and have this accepting timber to 16. This is supposed to be accepting furniture to 16. We will increase the manufacturing capabilities. 8 pottery, no problem. That will slowly distribute where the furniture is coming from. I will also then just have 2 more of these. And I will set them for furniture from warehouse 9 to 11. And then furniture from warehouse 9 to 14. So, because the furniture is going to be distributed between these 2 points. When we get the free timber, it should then go into here. We do have some marble. The gods are still unhappy. Are we getting the oracles down? They need concrete now. Damn it. Forgot about the concrete. That's workshop. Concrete maker. It's not stored, so... Concrete maker, which needs a well for water. And they need sand. So I should be able to have 2 of those. That just gets concrete going. I can then end the brick production. How many bricks are we storing here? Yeah, I don't want the sand getting confused. I'm just going to get rid of that. That makes room for more furniture workshops. Okay, the timber is now going to distribute between the 2. And hopefully we can then overflow timber. Yes, oil, olives, clay, pottery. The rest looks good. This just needs the sand to distribute into the concrete. The gods are still unhappy. So I need to have more temples wherever they fit. Ugh. Why aren't these evolving? Barber, right. Totally forgot about that. Barber. You can have a barber. You can have a barber. Okay, that should get us to large insula. Maybe? Yes. Just some desirability. Nice, good. Needs more desirability, so do that. Good. So our military is pretty expanded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could have 1 more, but I don't even know where I'd put it. I should design the wall like this, so that there's always an opening. I've just realized I'm not taxing this block either. Could I? It's not really any space to tax them. Like I should, but it's not a very efficient block. Why is there no food in that tent? I'm just gonna get rid of the tent, because I think that's causing some problems. You can begin trading some wheat to help get the wheat out, because I think the resources are pretty stable besides furniture. What's going on here? There's a hole in my warehouse. Yeah, I might want to build a of Venus Grand Temple. It solves desirability and things. Are we manufacturing concrete yet? Yes, yes. For the prosperity, we're going to need villas. So I could begin clearing this area. This is the highest of grounds. The main problem is going to be entertainment, but Venus does solve some entertainment, right? Let's solve some of this desirability first. Oh, I blocked something off. Gotta be careful there. There. Let's get... Let's get everyone down. Too close to enemy troops. Aha! That should buy us some time. Oh, these things can shoot over the walls. There's no high ground to work with here, so we're just gonna have to face them head on. Quantity over quality. Come at me then. Did it. I'm going to redesign the defenses here. First, I'm gonna... That's fine. 16 oil, dispatched. I will have this here. I'll extend this wall by 1. I will then have proper towers. And that one defensive layer on the outside. Okay, because there's no high ground there for us to work with. So like here we can stay on the high ground. But I should also... I can just wall this off. I never need to go down here. Okay, what was I doing? Are we really struggling with some food supply? Bit short on food up there, but is it just a distance problem? Might just be a distance problem. That looks okay, actually. What's our population? 4,700. Are these all just desirability? Yeah. And then if I go to trees, auto cycle on, if I just Fill in the gaps. Okay. Okay, the oracles are actually being built. That should keep the gods happy. In terms of... I mean, once that oracle's done, I could probably focus on the Grand Temple for Venus. This is going to be very useful for desirability. Where do I want to build it? I need this room for... Rome pays more wages. 2 above. I need the high ground for the higher level housing. So I don't want to build it up there. I can squeeze it there, or just near this main entrance here. If I just move all these temples somewhere else. Yeah. I mean, I know there's some farmland here, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. I mean, I could build it across, but I'd have to build a ship bridge. And these maps are notoriously... Actually, it's 600. This island here is pretty useless, though. Yeah, maybe it just goes over here. If I get to all Grand Insula, you could get to 80 prosperity. But then I have to handle, like, a whole other type of food. Yeah, I can do this. Just roadblock that. Have this road extend. Clear the trees on this island. I could then have the Grand Venus Temple. Just along here. That actually looks kind of nice. I prefer it there. Build that. Extend this road. And this is going to need... yes, so we're going to need the stone. Let me check what it needs in total. 32 timber, 28 marble, 20 stone, 20 concrete, 28 bricks. So we'll need to resume our brick production a little bit. So it's just annoying because I need more sand. Oh, there's no buildings requiring concrete. Let's move this to anywhere else. Tended to fill. There you go. Get rid of that. Then I needed workshop for bricks. It's a long way to deliver the bricks, but we don't need that many. We currently have 9 bricks. And we would need a total of 28. So it's not a lot, actually. Let me just replace one of these with one of those. Okay. People are kind of unhappy. But we need another 2,000 population. If I check the current... Yeah, max for the current level of housing is 61. Some villas would probably be good because we have 300 unemployed people. So I might as well get that going. Let me just road. I'm not going to overcomplicate it. Because we don't need that much. I can do a loop. Just for any kind of efficiency. I'll roadblock that. I'm going to shift this road one over. So that I can have the granary here. So this granary is market only. And it's going to need, well, whatever we got. What other types of food can we have? We can grow vegetables. We can grow vines. Who sells what food? They just buy furniture? Okay. The only other source of food is a sea trade route. How do we actually be opening this? 3,400. Where'd all my money go? Okay, well this Grand Temple will eventually be complete. So I can grow a second type of food. I guess that's what this farmland is for. Bit of pa, bit of pa. Now we don't need, like, a lot. We just need some. Can I not? This is going to be holding vegetables. Four vegetable farms. That's our second type of food. We do need one of them, and I do need to connect this road up like this so that I can then have a road connection over to there. I'm road blocking this. Road block that as well. It's a bit of a pa. You are grabbing vegetables from 17 to 16. I'll send the vegetables over. You will grab wheat from 15 to 16. I'll bring the wheat over. This warehouse for market ladies, and here we're gonna need the pottery, the furniture, the oil, and the wine. 8 each. Okay, good. Just need to stabilize my money, and I didn't realize. I mean, I guess building the Grand Temple, it cost 2,500. I spent all my money there. It is a new year, and I built it at the end of the year. It was a bad idea. I just did that really badly. I have pod many times today, yes. Charney. So, vegetables coming in. Where did all this pottery come from? Are we overflowing so much that the pottery deliveries are coming over all the way this side? What was this for? This warehouse is literally accepting nothing. It was to prepare for something. It was to prepare for oil, maybe? How's our furniture supply? Oh, are we actually running out of timber? Who sold timber? It was Brundisium. I guess we can import to maintain 4 first. Because we still have furniture. A bunch of oil's being dumped in there. Okay, well, we're getting the resources going. Food supply seems okay. But to get another 2,000 people, that's like a whole other housing block. Also, I don't know why food supply on this side is kind of weird. If I maybe... Why did you devolve? You know, maybe some of the 1x1s are just acting weird. Sometimes it's like that. Yeah, we're in a paw moment right now. 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 5 forts is enough. Right? We should be okay with 5 forts. What is happening over here? Needs a supply of pottery. Oh no! Good thing we had a lot of unemployment. I accidentally connected the road to the market over here. Let's just make sure that doesn't happen again. Okay. Okay, money's coming back in. I'm just gonna cut down these trees because I need space to build things. So I need to bring the 3 resources over to here. So it'll be pottery, oil, furniture, and wine. So we need to bring pottery from 8 to 18. Okay. Then we need to bring furniture from 12 is the most stable. 12 to 18. Then we need to bring oil from 7 to 18. Then wine. We just need a bit, but I feel we might need a bit more food production over here. So I'm just gonna do wheat farms here. Wine. That's a pretty big request. I can just have a bit of a wine production here. Don't need much. The sheep are free. Block here, I can do that and that. And then I just need some room here to do some things. If I roadblock that, I can have this open like that. Ha! Can have one of these. Go there, clear this off, allow this to not be accepting anyone, and allow this to accept wine. And then I go farm, vines, 1, 2. Probably don't need more than that. Workshop, wine, 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll bring wine in, and then you will be grabbing the wine from warehouse 19 to warehouse 18. That'll bring the wine over. Good. Bit of a pa, but it's okay. So we've re-evolved these houses. It's okay if I don't evolve all of them fully to large insula. Some medium insula is okay. I don't think I can boost this desirability much more. If I do this, maybe I'll evolve the one on the end. Yes! So, 2 types of food. Yep. The gods are still happy, so I think the oracles did work. I don't want to be placing any others down right now. Timber and concrete coming in for the Grand Temple of Venus. Yeah, that should just build up at some point. If I get rid of the medium in the middle, you could probably get 2 large on the sides. I don't think... If I put like 2 small statues in the middle there or something. If I break that. Then I go to statues. Small statue. Yes! Good advice! None of this is perfect, by the way. I'm just... I don't like to min-max. Yeah, I've actually blocked my access to here. I need to change this to small statues or something, so that we can still walk through here. Okay. So all the resources are here. I can begin setting up the services. So I will need... a school. I will need a library. I will need a barber. I will need a doctor. I'll need bathhouse. I will need entertainment. The markets are gonna go there. I will need amphitheater. I will need likely 2 markets. Trading everything except... No, actually trading everything, because I might need to get fish in. I'll need fountains. Okay. Then it should be safe for me to throw these down. House. So let's just plan for 3x3s. I'm not going to go for 4x4s on this. That is 1, 2, 3. So I'll have 1 out, 3, a gap. 1, 2, 3. Then there's the stone. 1, 2, 3. So that'll be like 4, and then I could have a 5th one here. And then I just need to make sure that I go to trees. Make sure we... Wait, no, that's gonna go there. Yep, sorry. Just guiding these in the right direction. Okay, so that could be 5 villas. Like, it'd be nice to have some oracles and stuff, but I'll get those going later. Look at all the ox just waiting to deposit goods. We're under attack! Where are they? Where are they? This one. It's a bit of a trek to get everyone over there. Don't destroy my water supply. And what is up with this house here? It keeps running out of food, but the markets shouldn't be struggling with food or resources. Does this area just need another market? Get to shooting! Shoot them! Shoot them! That diamond is really busting through, huh? They're gonna destroy... They're not gonna destroy the water? They did destroy the water. I thought they wouldn't. No, my water! Stop touching my stuff. These sheep are escaping. Can you not? Can you just get out? Okay. At least some of this block is covered by. I need bigger defenses, huh? Is there any way I could, like, back up my water? It's a bit weird. But I need like, proper defenses down here. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. How are these houses doing? What am I missing? Temples. Yeah, have a... There's no room. Have a temple to Venus. We also need... I built this road really badly. I can probably bend the road, actually, to fit another temple here. If I do that. Temple to Neptune. Yeah, that actually works okay. So we are producing wine. Has wine been brought over? It has been brought over. Look at that. Ah, the perfect warehouse. It's the one from the manual. When you see the manual, it's like, ah, wow, look, it's perfectly filled with all the goods at perfect amounts. But it's actually almost impossible to do that in the vanilla game because you can't set proportions of stuff. So where is all my money currently going? I'm importing some stone, I'm importing some marble. I'm importing some timber. And then it's probably a bunch of levies, right? You just need to sell things. Like, favor and prosperity is not that much of a problem. We're currently short on people because a bunch of people were kicked out. But they're coming back in, so we're okay. Is it just desirability holding these back? Oh, I've lost a lot of money. Did I just import some marble? Yeah, it's the marble that's a killer. We are not taxing our people over here. Which reminds me, I should be taxing my people over here. $16 bricks. Why am I so in debt? What happened? What? Stop all imports. Like I'm barely importing anything. How'd I go 3,000 into debt? Where did my money just go? Like, I don't even comprehend where 3,000 of my money just went. Do I even sell pottery or bricks? Currently... I'll have to check, because it's only May right now. I'm not selling bricks. I'm barely producing any bricks. I'm not gonna send these bricks because I don't know if I can get out of this debt. Like, I needed to open this trade route. Because they buy wine as well. That actually lines up. But it costs 3,400. I need to open that. Because I produce wine here. There's a dock here. The oil is here. They also buy... yeah, olives and oil. So olives, oil, wine. It's all here. I can just set this dock for Rome. Or have another dock. Like here, I think. For Rome. It's a bit far for the olives. So maybe just oil and wine. I will prepare for that. But I just don't know where my money went. Like, I was at, oh, minus 500, minus 600, minus 3,000. I guess I just accidentally imported a whole bunch of... I'm gonna send the bricks now, because I'm probably not going to... accumulate that much in the future, unless I set up an export for that. I just need to get out of debt right now. I probably built up... I built up a good amount of savings. So this is not me using money from a previous mission. If you check back to the beginning of this video, I started with 0. This is money I've accumulated on this mission, and I'm just gonna give it back to the city. All of it. That's the salary that I've accumulated during this mission. Because I don't like using funds from previous missions, even though the Reconquered campaign limits it to 2,000, I think it is, to bring from mission to mission. So I'm currently not importing anything, right? Why is my money going down? What am I spending my money on? Why is it going down? Am I importing something? I'm importing timber. Stop importing timber. Okay, just checking, because furniture supply is fine. And also we do still continue to get free timber every month, so there will always be a trickle of furniture.
A good day to you. Can I interest you in some top quality goods?
Like, I shouldn't be losing this much money. So these need desirability to evolve. Like, am I still losing money with 0 imports? I could get rid of a house here. and tax them. I could do this. And tax that block. So that'll bring in a bit more tax income. And checking financial advisor, like... Construction is not much. So far this year, I mean, building levies is crazy, yes. But trade receipts is 7,800. It's all going to wages? I guess I don't have to pay 2 over. Trade of 9 and 7k is really low. Yes, I would love... Okay, like, this is why people always start saying, oh, you need to trade more. Okay, I want to trade with Rome. It costs 3,400. I know I want to trade with Rome. I don't have 3,400 to open the trade route. I just bailed myself out 3,000. I have no more bailout. So, I need to open the trade route with Rome to increase my trade amount. I need to accumulate about 3,000 to open the trade route and begin trading more. People are always like, you should trade more. Oh, good idea. All the trade routes are so expensive. This one costs 3,400 to open. This one costs 1,700 to open, and it's like some pottery by boat. This one is already open. I'm trading there. This one's already open. This one buys some furniture, which I'm short on, and weapons, which I can't produce. So there is the smaller route, which is 1,700. I'm getting there. I don't quite have 1,700 yet. Hold on. Hold on. No, we've gone down to 800. So I have to at least have a profit to like 1,500 before I open this trade route. You give up? No, it's just like, I want to open the trade route, but I don't want to go massively into debt to open the trade route. Marek, Marek, I don't know why you're... Look, there, I have the money. Close enough. It's like 1,500. Now I can open the trade route and start selling pottery. We are going to start exporting pottery, which before we weren't getting there because we were just maxing out on this. And I didn't really... With the land trade route, it was going to be mixing between the three. So now this is going to accept Capua and we can trade pottery there. The existing route, yeah, it was 10 at the start. And it increased to 30 at one point. So now we should be trading 60 pottery. Like, sometimes, like, don't worry. Like, we're gonna get there. There's no time limit on this mission. Like, if I say, I'm going to open the trade route when we have 1,500 because opening the trade route is 1,700. Then just wait for the number to hit 1,500. I said what I was gonna do. I sold 0 so far because I accidentally wasn't selling pottery. Though the land trade route would not manage to accumulate much unless I turned off the trade of the olives and the clay as well, because land trade routes tend to distribute kind of weirdly. There. So, as I said, no worries. Raise some money. The main question I had was, why was I losing suddenly 3,000? And I think it was from... And again, I don't even... How did I... The main question I had was, how did I suddenly lose 3,000? And I think it was... Because I'm importing like 4 marble. I was importing like 4 marble. I think they sold the marble, the construction took it, then they sold more marble, construction took it, sold more marble, construction took it, because the marble came from the land trade route, with the 3 sets of caravans. So what I've set it up as was to import 4 marble. But because the work camp and the warehouse holding the marble are next to each other, what happened was I bought 4 marble, and that's the limit. But this trade route sends 3 caravans. So I bought 4 marble. The marble was immediately sent to the Grand Temple. I bought 4 more marble, then more marble went to the Grand Temple. So I accidentally bought 12 marble in one shot. And that's what ruined my economy. Because I was about to open a trade route until that happened. So then I was like, oh, okay, well, I can't open the trade route yet. So in the moment, I'm like, okay, I'm going to open that trade route. I'll just turn off the imports for now. I'll open the trade route at 1005. So that is my thought process of what I'm going to do. There's a million things in this game that there are to handle. Oh, it's here. I haven't rebuilt this wall. I forgot that was an invasion point. Just as close as you can to slow them down. Okay. Actually, this formation's a bit weird. I don't know, I'll just... It is walled off, so it should be okay. And as always, whenever someone is like watching someone play a video game and be like, oh, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Record yourself. Like, I'm not gonna like... For those of you who do record yourself, you'll get it. But like, for those of you who don't record yourself playing a video game, try it. Record yourself and watch yourself back. See how you cringe at your own mistakes. Once they bust through any bits of these walls, I'll start shooting them. Can we not reach that? Is that still out of range? Why are we not shooting? Can we not shoot past these trees? Can we not shoot past these trees? Okay, well, they'll trickle in here. 32 oil, these requests. Like, when you go record yourself, you're not even talking to like 150 people. Just record yourself playing and see what happens. They're busting through here. Like, I'm not sure what determines what allows us to shoot or not. Increased trading of oil to Brundisium. Thank you. How is there one javelin down there? I'm sending some down. Just a few. Are you all okay? I think they're kind of stuck. Come on. These elephants are surprisingly bad at getting through the walls. Another? Okay, 24 months to comply. I'm gonna wait. That's a lot of oil. Return to fort. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to just have another javelin fort, like, out here? Sure, we'll just train that up. So we've sold a bunch of pottery. We can now resume our imports, which was... we can increase that to 8, I think. Timber. We can resume importing to maintain 8 stone, and then it was the marble, which I'm importing... See, I'm importing 4. The bricks slowly come through, yeah. Okay, I'm not sending that yet. I'm gonna let the supply stabilize somewhat. I'll clean up all this rubble. Those sheep surprisingly survived. How did they survive that invasion? Okay, good. Yeah, all the trees and bushes block range attack. Like, I'm sure we can shoot over like 1 layer of them. But yeah, I think we should just clear all of this. Then we should be able to have a good... Yeah, okay. Alright, now what was I doing? I was trying to evolve these things. I wanted to throw down oracles, but... So it's currently mainly just desirability, so let me just... test this. I'm gonna throw that down. I think I need a tavern for this one. There is wine, so... we can get wine in there. The tavern should allow this to evolve again. We got plenty of wine, so now I can open this trade route to Rome. And I will export wine. Just wine for now. I will have this dock go here. This is just for Rome. Make sure Rome doesn't go to the other one. Nope, wrong way. Capua is not supposed to be going here. Capua is just pottery, right? Yeah, we're not doing bricks. So I'll sell wine here. And I'll increase wine production by a little bit. So Rome will come and buy some wine there, boosting our income some more. This needs more entertainment. What are we missing? Entertainment. Theater. Yes. Entertainment. Amphitheater. No. That's an arena. Entertainment. Arena. Yes. Entertainment. Tavern. No. Allow taverns to get wine. Okay. I do not have an amphitheater here. I didn't realize. If I move this road over, I can move the school. I'll move the library to there. And I can get rid of that library. I can move this to here, get rid of that, and then I can fit an amphitheater there. Good. Needs a supply of wine, which the markets have. So this will get us to villas. Oh, that desirability is a bit of a killer there. Well, some villas. We don't need to boost our prosperity by that much. Just a little bit. Like, that feels like it's not gonna be anything. I feel like I need to get rid of this. And I can fit this here. That should allow that to evolve. Then we get 4 more stable villas. That makes more sense. good. Just measuring this out correctly. There is a rock blocking this one. Do I need this? I do need this. Unless I move it to here. I'm pretty sure one of you mentioned that. Okay. What do you need? A hospital. A plaza's not a thing? No, plaza's disabled unless you get the Mercury Grand Temple. Some room to work with here. Can I get rid of this? Not a lot of room to work with. This, road to here, get rid of that. Move the library over to here. Change this to that. Nope, not quite. Change this to this. There we go. I can then fit a hospital there. Which might affect the desirability somewhat, but should get our prosperity high enough. Academy. This block sucks. I did such a terrible job. 12 months to comply, 32. I think we're selling too much oil. I'm gonna just stop selling oil for a while. We also do need to boost our population by like 2,000, which is very annoying. Just checking, our current housing holds, yeah, about 5,000. We need to boost our population by 2,000. There's room to do it, but I'm just worried about all these invasions. Grand Temple completed. Priests and worshippers flock to the new Grand Temple for the rites of dedication. Your people stand in awe of the majesty of your works, and your chosen deity showers you with their favor. Okay. Bestow epithet. So this... The Grand Temple produces wine in a quantity scale to the city population with Venus Temple access. Temples collect and distribute it to houses and taverns. Or priests provide entertainment and beautify houses themselves, increasing the attractiveness of the neighborhood without additional decorations. This will solve that problem. And we just have to make sure all the housing blocks have a Venus temple. And that was a Ceres temple. Okay, good. So that will boost desirability everywhere. Academy. I do really want an academy. I think I can play with the roads a little bit here. Okay. Oh yeah, that's fair. I knew I forgot something. Change the big statue to academy. Academies are good desirability. You're right. We'll see. Oh, now that we got the Venus Grand Temple, we don't have to worry about desirability. Yes, okay. Back to just Rome. I didn't allow traders into that warehouse. Okay, there we go. We're getting up to large villas, and they need a third type of food. If I wanted to do that, who sells fish? Rome sells fish. So 10 wine, I can do that. Send that off. Can we import fish into a granary? How does Augustus work right now? Can I do this? Does this function? Let's find out. Import. 16, I guess. Come on.
Dockers are collecting some goods we're
Oh,
buying
you're getting the
from
wine?
a
Okay.
warehouse.
Then we just need to have one of these, do this, and you are grabbing fish from Granary 20 to Granary 16, correct? Yes, that'll bring the fish over. That'll be a third type of food. Look at this upgraded academy, wow. So, currently with these villas, it does increase our population somewhat because they fit like a few hundred each, but we're still going to need like another 1,008 or 1,007-ish. In terms of prosperity, we will hit the target, so it's just... and if we evolve them once more, it should be okay. So in terms of evolving houses, what's the easiest to do? Like, I could fit a housing block there, but the invasions. Also, why are we so low on oil? Are we really using up that much oil? I stopped selling oil. I'm gonna have to dispatch this soon. Hopefully the markets are stocked up. Like, I could send it now. I need employment. Oh, right, I am pretty short on employment. I better send this now and figure out where I'm gonna put a housing block. This kind of works. $5,000 for the first time. And I do actually have villas. Okay, so fish. I don't know if we're gonna be... We're getting fish. We should be sending the fish over. We are also taxing these people. Also, I can get rid of all these extra Venus temples I've scattered around. Because with the Grand Temple, she'll be fine. I just need it to provide all the housing accesses. So they're just waiting for the fish. So I'll set up another block here. Our favor is actually where it needs to be. Just do a simple block. Nothing too fancy. I will need... There's like some farmland there, but I think I can utilize this farmland. Just have a granary right here. Does that... These actually reach? It's not stable. Okay. And we'll do that and that to stabilize that. We'll do that and that to stabilize that. We'll have... Mark it here. You're just gonna do... the basics. We'll do some wheat farms. We'll clear some of these trees. Reservoir. should be there. Housing. 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 We'll do Neptune. Keep those even. Fountains. That actually covers everything. Yes. Yes. This is just market, accepting wheat. Oh no, those... They've gone on a journey. Can I break this road? I think I can break that road. I've just rebuilt the road. Why did I do that? Break that road. I'm actually just gonna destroy all of those. It's gonna take them forever to get back here. Okay. Oh right, the Venus Temple. Forgot about that. Okay, they can have two. Like I don't know how. How good is the desirability gonna be? Because like, would I be able to support housing here, housing here, housing here, housing here? Okay, what do you need? Some desirability. We can boost some stuff. Just, how about a horse statue? 2 horse statues. 3 horse statues. That should be pretty good with the Venus Grand Temple. More oil! School of Library. Let's give you a library. You'll need a doctor. Doctor? Let's get the small casa first and see what we're dealing with. To get resources... I can't remember. Can cart depots go off-road? Wow, I've actually almost sold out my pottery. They can. Okay. I'm just going to stop exporting pottery for a while to let that stabilize. So cart depots can go off-road. So if I wanted to deal with that, I probably don't need this many farms. If I get rid of that, I have a thing here. This is just for markets. And you can be accepting all the things. But just like 8 of each. You can fit 16 pottery, I guess. And then let's grab one of these. Alright. I guess this can just be here. You're gonna get pottery from 8 to 22. And we just have to have the pottery build up somewhat. It's because my employment's been kind of wrecked, so my industries are struggling. Am I actually producing too much food? That might be the problem. So we'll get all these houses moved in. Just checking the total capacity, 6,100. I think we could get very close. We should be able to hit our target with this block here. I'm just gonna scatter some Legionnaires statues here. Can I get water over to them? Yeah, sort of works. And if I just have... Those can evolve into 2x2s. That looks good. Look at that. That looks great. That should be enough desirability, I think. Entertainment. I don't have any entertainment here. A theater. But then I don't have... Do we need an actors colony? Probably not. If it still works as intended. So we filled up on food here. So actually I probably don't even need this much food. Let's just change that to an actor colony. Okay. Pottery is showing up. So the market lady should go grab that. She's gone and grabbed some. Yes, so this should evolve. And we also need a bathhouse. Checking 6,300. Also, have these evolved? They have fish. Oh, they just need another temple. Okay. Let's check. Fitting a 2x2 temple somewhere. In some way, that kind of works. I can just move this over. If I get rid of this, move the academy down. Change this road. I actually made this block too big, that's a problem. And then, Ceres, get up there. Mars, get up there. Will that do it? There we go, Grand Villas. Second type of wine. I don't think anyone sells it. But... does this... I can't do it anymore. But like, does the Temple of Venus count as a second type of wine? I mean, this should be fine, but it does. Ah, this counts as... if I set this for the wine one, that counts as a second type of wine. Okay, okay. But this should be fine. If I check my prosperity, it's still up to 77, even though this is not very evolved. I just need to get our population 6,600. We're going for 7,000. What do you need? Entertainment? Amphitheater. Do I need this much grapes? Oh, there's some room here. Okay. Let's move the grapes over there. Get rid of those grapes. Have this here. Break this road. Extend that. I actually didn't want to build another farm. I wanted to build an amphitheater. We actually don't need it, but sure. I'll build it anyway. as a show of good faith. A gladiator school. Okay, so these just need furniture. Unemployment. Governor, we have urgent need for more jobs to keep our people happy and productive. Unfortunately, local resources might not allow fully localized production to entirely provide the jobs needed. New side objective. Create a patrician district to offset the surplus workforce. 300 patrician population will grant you +1 prosperity gain per month. Is that like a total, like it increases the base level of prosperity by 1? So like the minimum goes up by 1 per month? Option 2. Process imported iron and timber into weapons and furniture, which can then be used to export to offset the larger workforce. 12 stockpiled weapons and furniture will grant you +1 iron and timber per month. But these are options, so we can only do one of them, right? Note that you can achieve both options. I'm wrong. You can do both. They are not mutually exclusive. There will be no confirmation message once they are achieved, but the benefits will repeat each month. Some future maps will require you to creatively solve these problems on your own, so it's here to teach players about solutions. If your city is aging, it's possible you will not have any surplus labor left. Sorry about that, but a population of what? What was it? I think I already have option 1. 300 patrician? How do you tell how many patricians you have? I have 4 Grand Insula. Is there a way to see... Yeah, Grand Village Dwellers 394. So I already got that. So prosperity is now going to go up by 1 per month. So I've already got the bonus objective, because I plan to do it anyway. So these are all now small insula. There's currently room for 6,600. I'm just a little bit short. If I start squeezing houses around. 12 months to comply. Oh, I'm actually okay on that. Let's send that off. These houses... I don't think I can fit one of those there. If I move the library to here, I could fit another house there. Planting some island trees. Okay, just squeezing in a couple houses there. To evolve these, they need furniture, so I need to bring furniture over this way. I think we're okay. Yes. So let me go grab furniture from 12 to 22. Yes. And I also need to get oil. Get oil from 7 to 22. Okay. That will allow those to evolve. I think entertainment's fine enough already. Then it's about any kind of efficiency and expanding. Because this holds 84, this holds... Yeah, so the population won't go up that much. In terms of our prosperity... Why has it gone down? Oh, because I placed some of these houses and they count as level 1 houses. Can't really squeeze too much more here. I could just do this. I'll expand later. Guess it doesn't have to. Okay. So I'll squeeze in a few more people. I feel like there's room to spare here. But like, why? Is this block actually too big and not distributing things properly? Like, I don't think I need an arena here, right? Because this area doesn't have an arena. I don't think I need an arena. $2,000 denarii. We actually have plenty of money right now, so that's actually fine. Dispatch that. So those houses will move in. Oh, I have too many temples here. That's why I'm like looking at this block and like there's something wrong with this block. Why do I feel like I can fit more houses? But I'm like looking, there's no space. Why can I fit more houses? What's going on? There's too many temples. Let me just clear some space here. Let's get rid of that temple. That temple. We need the Venus one. I guess I'll have the Mercury one as a backup. We can have that there. There we go. That's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7, 8 should expand there as well. Okay, there we go. I was like looking at this block. It's like, what am I missing? Like, see, I developed the sense for things since I played this game for so long. And I'm like looking at it and it's like, vibes are off. Something's not right. Oh, the gods are actually getting kind of unhappy because I'm boosting the population. So Venus will be fine. It's all the others. So Ceres, Mercury, Neptune, Mars. Wait, then again, I just destroyed some temples and I forgot what they were. What were they? I have too many Mercury. 1 Mercury to a Neptune. That'll solve it. 1 Mercury to a Neptune. There we go. This house might need a private marketing grant. I don't even understand what's going on here. What? It's always here. Like, I don't think there should be any walker problems. Oh, invasion is imminent. Don't want to be getting any curses. Let's get a Neptune, Mercury, Mars, Ceres. One didn't build. Mars didn't build. More markets. Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. Prosperity. All the housing I just placed is holding that back. You know what? Just leave. Just leave. You don't want to be here? Fine. Don't eat my food. Okay, we do actually have unemployment again. So all of our industries should be running at relative full capacity. I'm not distributing this timber properly, but whatever. What's going on here?
The market is out of food.
A school. I didn't build a school here. That's my bad. Now, evolve. Fine. We'll deal with this first. Where? I did build this wall for something. Stack javelins in front of towers. These invasions have been getting larger and more scary. And you know what? It's a trek, but you get over here. The towers will thin the herd a little bit, but there isn't much room to play with here. Just get in there. Have at it. This is probably a bad idea. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Can I search? Thing is, this wall setup is just really bad, huh? This is a bit of a problem. Don't suppose the autosave is working. I keep turning on the autosave, but it never... Monthly autosaves are on. Autosave. Yearly autosaves are off. Okay. We have been in bigger pickles before. Where is the javelin group that I sent from the left? Surely they're not there already. Where are the stallions and the wolves? Use the enemy overlay. Risks enemies. Where are my soldiers? Like this one. They couldn't have gotten there already. Oh, these are the wolves. Okay. Where are the stallions? Stallions are here. Okay. What can we do in this situation? They are going to bust through. That's too close. I need to pull as many people back as possible. I don't know why like, why do the flags not even move? What am I selecting? Blockade, okay. Sure. Oh, I can't demolish that bridge, right? Can I not? Why is this not a suitable site? Is it just too short? Ah. I wonder. Yeah, this is probably not a solution. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Because I'm just checking entertainment. Oh, I see. Okay. Why is this still blocked? Oh, because of that. I see. Okay, no. I'm exploring options here because I put myself in a pickle. Okay. So I could lead them to there. Like, it's possible to win from here in this sort of weird fashion. I just need to figure out the minimal damage. Okay, so minimal damage. Let's open this up. Open this up. Open this up. Yeah, this fountain is to move. Open this up. Place that. Those houses might devolve, but sure. Low bridge. Ship bridge. So that gives access to there. Now, is there any way I could lure them here without destroying this? Probably not, right? Not from here. Wall things up here. I mean, if I trap them on the island, they're still gonna... I suppose if I just clear all of this. Maybe they'll ignore it if I wall it in. I wish there was an easier way. Is there a way to select all military units? This way, this way. Why didn't they follow me? Damn it. They didn't follow me this time. Fine, okay. I was just about to win, and then I made this dumb mistake. And I didn't have yearly autosaves on. Because I thought that was already on. Like, I need both. You know what might actually make things easier? If I just clear everything here. Let's slow things down. Like, I don't get why the flag doesn't move. The wolves. There we go. Okay. Okay. If the invasion came from any other direction, we would have been fine. Can't disengage, unfortunately. Okay. We need to lure them across the bridge. Okay. I haven't built the stuff. I just realized I've not actually done this. Are they too close already? Okay. Okay, we gotta lure them across. Okay, mostly coming over. Trying. Walking around the wall. Yep. No, don't turn around, don't turn around. Why did they follow me so perfectly last time? They've split off. Why did they follow me so perfectly last time? Okay, I gotta figure out what I can do here. If they won't follow me, then I can't kill them over there. What can I do to solve this problem? Like, I could just run the simulation and see if they eventually just lose morale and leave. Like, can I kill enough of them for them to give up at some point? Place many lighthouses. I could do that. Because enemies lose morale slowly over time as well. The funny thing is, if I boost my population by 500, I could win. How many houses do I need to boost my population by 500? I'm literally short just population. Because I think I have enough resources to do that. You know what? Hold on, let me just run this simulation. Just let it run. Like, what happens if they just continue? Like, how long do they last? Quite a while. Quite a while. And it takes them a while to get through everything. Okay. If instead... Oh, no, people don't move in during invasions. Damn it. I can't cheese that way. Okay. I don't know if there's any solution here. I might have actually just lost the whole mission. The lions and prefectures. I mean, this is a very large invasion. Like, I'm gonna need to clear, like, a lot of space here. Like, it's possible for me to rebuild all of this. But, like, lines and prefectures... Like... Like, if it's possible to do it... Who's stronger, prefectures or lions? Lions are stronger? But they take up so much more space. Thing is, even if I didn't charge all my javelins forward, I don't know if I could have beaten this invasion. figured I could build there. Slow it down. Let's try and get our soldiers out. We can see how this does. And the cannon fodder arrives. Come on, prefectures! Because this is a massive invasion. It is so much bigger than all the other invasions. With all my experience in Caesar 3, I know this is possible. It's just gonna be cheesy and tedious. I'm just letting those towers get a few free hits as well. That elephant routed me. Okay, you can have that. Because if I can clear this invasion... There's still a lot of prefects there. Yeah, I don't think I can run from that. So let me run the simulation from here. And see if the prefects manage to do their job. I see them turning around. It's just these elephants. Come on. It's the elephants that are the problem. So there's not much I can micro here, so I'm just gonna let it run. Those javelins are doing better than I thought. These prefects are doing worse than I thought. The retreating javelins. I suppose you're willing to come fight. Some javelins train back up. They're running away! They're running away! No survivors! Got you! Okay, I don't have much time. I could rebuild. But I'm not going to. It is time. I'm saving there, because I want to see if this works. No, that wrecks my prosperity. Damn it. No, I can't do that. I saved here? Fine, I won't do that. I'll rebuild. So we know it's possible to do this. So there's probably better ways for me to do this. What was my current max housing? Total capacity? That can't be right. That's from me putting all the tents down, right? Is it total capacity 7,200? Oh wait, I did already expand my houses. So let me just run it here. What happens if I just let it run? Because I know we're gonna run out of resources soon enough. But do I actually have to do anything? Testing, testing. It says total capacity is enough. Why won't people move in? Oh, unemployment. Come on, I'm short by 30 people. No, the other way. Okay, I just have to reload and I'll do this. Victory! Yes! Look, I beat the mission. Look at that. It says victory. It says victory right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I just forgot, or I didn't realize yearly autosave wasn't on. Because I was like, I'm just going to try charge all the javelins in. If it doesn't work, I'll reload from the autosave. I didn't realize yearly autosave was not on. And the monthly autosave was exactly when I did the thing. I apologize for those of you who disapprove of my play, but I was literally about to win when that invasion came. And I just didn't realize yearly autosave wasn't on, so I took the risk, which I thought had a backup, but it didn't. Because, like, see, I didn't even build any extra housing. I already had built the houses to reach the population. Because I expanded down here, right? So, like, I already did that. I Leroy Jenkins my whole army thinking there was a yearly autosave as a backup. My mistake. I was like, oh, let's just charge all our army in. And like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll reload. I couldn't reload. I'm in 7k debt. Well, I wasn't doing it properly. Like, I could have reloaded and just waited and it would have been fine. But, I'm sorry. I win. Victory! Once again, you have bested the enemies of Rome and built a magnificent city, and then proceeded to lose half of it. In the next assignment, you will be tasked to build in the rugged environment of Asia Minor, onwards to Miletus. Okay. I know. Everything you're about to say in the comments or in chat, I know. I know. I know. And I'm sorry. But hope you enjoyed this anyway. We were, like, I just took a silly risk, okay? Okay. Because I should have saved before the invasion, which I thought it already auto-saved, but... because I've turned on the yearly autosave before, and I think sometimes when I'm updating Augustus, the setting doesn't copy over or something, I don't know. But anyway, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video.